So today I just spent some time learning a little bit more about Immutable JS, specifically Seamless Immutable JS and the difference between the two. I see that the advantage of Immutable JS is a little bit faster because it actually implements its own data structures by hand, and that also comes with a big disadvantage, which is the thing I didn't like about it, which is it modifies the interface, so you can't really easily use it with other third-party libraries and just even modify, even just playing with it on your own code, it's a little bit strange. And the other problem is if you convert it to a non-immutable data structure, then that structure is now immutable. Now it's mutable, so that's kind of a problem, and you won't know if stuff got modified. But with seamless immutable and I guess the other thing, deep freeze, it uses the ES5 immutability uh, deep freeze, the freeze concept of an object, and even though that object freeze is not super protected, it doesn't protect against modifications and elements of an array. It seems to be pretty helpful in implementing, I guess, seamless immutable and deep freeze. Now you can have something that might be a little bit difficult, more expensive to write with, but it can give you the advantage of being able to use common patterns you have. It modifies things like map, and it gives you a map function that actually returns an immutable result, and it also allows you to replace the immutable JS with the seamless immutable.js with a version that doesn't actually have immutabilities in case you're ever having performance issues. But that's, I guess, a pretty experimental thing, which is kind of cool and interesting to think about. But I'm gonna keep working on this project not that much longer. I'm gonna maybe do tomorrow a little bit more, or maybe just finish here and put it on pause and start working on a different project, which I already have in mind, which should be pretty interesting to get started on that one.